Hello guys and welcome back to another Power Punch Media video. Today we'll be going over the KingPyn boxing tournament fights that just got announced today. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the fights. The first two female fighters that were matched up together was Barbies and Whitney Johns. The second pair of female fighters that got matched up together were Elle Brooke and Danielka, God knows how to pronounce her name. The third pair of female fighters that got matched up together were Daniela Hensley and Julie Polka. And the last two females that got matched up together were Emily Brooke versus Amber O'Donnell. If you guys don't know who Emily Brooke is, that is Elle Brooke's sister. Today during the launch party or during the live draw, she was announced as the last female fighter on the tournament. Once the tournament gets closer and closer, probably during fight week, I will give a full in-depth predictions video. But for now, I'm just going to give a quick rundown through who I think is going to win. But the first female fight is Barbies versus Whitney Johns, and I think Barbie takes this. For the second fight is Elle Brooke versus Danielka, and I think Elle Brooke wins this. For the third fight is Daniela Hensley versus Julie Polka, and I think Daniela wins this. And for the last female fight on this tournament is Emily Brooke versus Amber O'Donnell, and I think Amber O'Donnell wins this. Now for the first two male fighters that got matched up together, it was My Mate Nate versus King Kenny. The second pair of male fighters that got matched up together was Annie Song-Gibb versus Austin McBroom. For those who didn't know, Austin McBroom is part of this tournament. He was announced today as the 7th fighter. Jay Swingler was supposed to take part of this tournament as well, but due to physical illness, he cannot be part of this event. Moving on to the third pair of fighters that got matched up together was Jarvis versus Tom Zanetti. And the last opponents that were matched up was Whindersson Nunes versus an unknown opponent. His opponent was most likely going to be Jay Swingler, but again, he can't make it to the tournament. And for now, they don't have a replacement for Jay Swingler. So how I said during fight week, I will give a more in-depth prediction. But for now, I'm just going to say who I think wins these fights. Starting off with My Mate Nate versus King Kenny. I think King Kenny wins this fight. Now for the rematch, Annie Song-Gibb versus Austin McBroom. I believe Annie Song-Gibb wins this fight again. And for the third fight, Jarvis versus Tom Zanetti. I think Jarvis could pull off the win, but it will be very difficult. And for the last fight, Whindersson Nunes versus an unknown opponent. I can't give my predictions just yet because we don't know who his opponent is. But when his opponent is announced, I will be giving my predictions on this fight.